And we tried everything. We tried AA, 12-step, all these programs to help them. We try to diagnose the kids with ADHD, hypertension. We put these labels on them. And the only thing is missing is love. We give them everything but love. We try to give them all this fancy education, but we don't love them. Love is what changes. The power of God's love. That's what changes people. That's what brings the growth about in the church. That's what helps you do right. It keeps you from doing wrong. It's a love thing. You can memorize all the 10 commandments, but if you don't have love, you ain't going to keep one. That's the reality of it. And when we deal with this love thing, I'm not going to take too much of a past this time, but you have to understand that when you deal with a love thing, God's love is not based on how good you've been. See, many of us got it wrong. That's why many of the kids today, they stay out of church, because we painted a picture of a God that's going to strike you down if you've done wrong. We painted a picture of a God that's going to punish you if you've been drank too much. We painted a picture of a God that ain't got no place for you if you done fired up that trouble. See, we got it wrong. Many preachers taught it to you wrong, but I teach the way God gave it to me. It's a love thing. You see, God loves you just like you are. My sons and my nephews will tell you, it's not my job to tell you, don't be smoking, don't do drugs, don't get drunk. That's not my job. My job is to love you, so you know you're loved enough not to throw your own life away. It's not my job to keep you doing right. See, many times we run to the pastor, we run to the minister, and we try to tell them, well, sister so-and-so caught up in such and such. Well, that ain't none of my business. That ain't got nothing to do with me. The only thing I can tell you to do is pray for and keep loving. Let God work on it, because I can't change it. I can preach you the Bible from front to back. I went to school. I got a degree in this. Got verifications for this. Licensed and ordained. I can preach this. But if I don't love you, it don't make no sense. It's a love thing that changes kids. It's a love thing that makes kids want to do right. You see, recently I took a group of young men in the Cameron community that people wrote off. They said these kids are knuckleheads, they're disrespectful, they ain't no good. One of the young men came to me, something was heavy on his heart. He said, my birthday's coming up this weekend. I said, okay, that's good. Happy birthday. What's your family doing for you? Oh, they ain't got nothing planned. I said, well, you know what? Come on to the house. Come on to the house. My money was short. I was on some of my last dime. But I spent it and threw a barbecue for the man. I had about 30 kids at my house that day, last Sunday. I had about 30 kids. They was all respectful. They prayed over the food. They made sure everything was right. Not because I gave them a bunch of rules and regulations, but